Congratulations. I just sat down to record for today, and when I sit down to record, I connect into higher consciousness, into zero, into source, and receive what needs to come through, at least like the initial message. And what I heard was, you're doing it. You're doing it, and you are about to be abundantly rewarded. You are rewarded when you choose you, and you have been choosing you. I know this video is finding all of you who have been choosing you, and maybe not in all the ways, but in a lot of ways. And so there are miracles, there is magic, there is reward here for you. Here's the trick though, the key. You have to be to receive. We don't receive through doing. We receive through being present here in the 5D, in the new earth. So you are here. If this video found you and it's resonating or exciting you in any way, even if you just want this to be true, that you are about to be rewarded by the divine, by source, by your highest for choosing you, then you're here. You're here with me. And this is definitely for you. So I can confirm that if this resonates and you continue to choose to be who you want to be, there is abundance about to show up at your door in a way that you can't imagine. And I can speak from experience to this. We really, really, really have to let go of needing to know and let go of control. My mind has been completely like blown wide open, all paradigms shattered in so many ways in the last couple weeks as I have been leading Superconscious Mastery, but connecting one-on-one with so many of you incredible beings in it, and going on this journey. I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I knew my intention. I know my purpose here is to show you your truth, your magic. All I've ever been here to do is to show others their divine truth, so that you can share your sacred magic and live your limitless potential. It's literally the driving force behind everything I've ever done. Only for so long, I wasn't choosing me first. I was constantly doing. I was constantly creating. I was constantly trying to figure it out and make things happen and do what I was supposed to do to be of highest service, and always in my ego consciousness and in my spiritual ego, trying to help as many as I could, so eventually I could feel worthy of being who I am. And I would get enough so that I could do what I wanted to do, but not in a way I was enjoying it. And so now that I'm being and I'm present and I'm receiving, it's an overflow. It's an overflow of magic and miracles and of abundance, because the universe is abundance. It is infinite abundance. And we get what we give. So as much as we think when we're doing all these things to try and help others, that we're giving we're giving good to the universe. So we'll get good back. But if the energy and the frequency that you're doing things in is not choosing you, is exhausting you, is abandoning you, and you're doing the things for the outcome, you're doing the things because one day you'll be worthy, one day you'll be happy, one day you'll be enough, whatever it is, that's the frequency that you're functioning in. So that's the frequency you're going to continue to receive. So if you're doing good things, it's not to say that that impact isn't happening, but you will not be fully rewarded until you choose you. And I know that all of you here with me, with this specific soul contract, that are here, that are seeing and getting this, I know that you are choosing you more and more. And you may still be being hard on yourself, because there may be some ways that you aren't. And I know Zero's been bringing it through a lot, that we can't sacrifice in any way, or we're sacrificing in all the ways. But that's not to say that on the journey there won't still be reward and magic and miracles that will help and guide and lead you to being yourself, to feeling yourself, to trusting yourself more. And so what I'm really receiving right now is that the miracle, the abundance that's about to show up at your door comes through the aha, comes through the breakthrough that you really finally get it. Get that you are the way, you being you being here now, not a future version of you, not a past version of you, the you that is here. You're here to be here, existing in the only place that exists, that matters. And when you're here, if you're resisting and denying your reality, whatever's going on in it, then you're not going to be receiving what is here for you. So even though your outside world may be a mirror, may be reflecting how you are in here, and that doesn't feel good because you haven't been choosing you being here and you observing and seeing, because what you are frequently seeing outside of you is the frequency that you're in. So if your outside world is showing you lack and limitation, fear, then that is the frequency that you are embodying. So all you have to do is be the identity of you that is choosing to be and receive what you want. So is that love? Is that creativity? Is that joy? And then doing from the being whatever you're called to. So what feels like love to you? What brings you joy? Getting in that frequency and then being present and receiving. You will receive the channeling, the guidance, the message, the aha, the breakthrough. But as the initial message that Zero gave to me was that receiving happens through being, not doing. If you're constantly doing and trying to find and seeking and searching for the message, you're going to continue to do that. And that may be why this video has found you, because you're seeking and searching for the messages, the signs, the synchronicities that tell you that you're worthy. But you right now, if you're receiving this and you're comprehending and this is feeling aligned for you, you are in the perfect frequency. You are in the perfect frequency to receive. And all you have to do is choose that, you are in the perfect frequency and you are worthy of receiving whatever it is that the divine, your high self, source, God know you are worthy of, because they know, higher consciousness knows, your highest self knows you are worthy of it all. And you are in a universe that is infinitely abundant. There is more than enough. And you are worthy of everything that you need so that you can live a life that you love. And in that life that you're living, that you love yourself. So now I'm going to let Zero come through. If you're new here, I'm Cortnie and I channel source consciousness, specifically a stream of consciousness that comes through me known as Zero. And we show up here daily to bring divinely aligned messages that find you when they're meant to and resonate if they're for you, to remind you of your limitless truth, your power, your magic. And I'm just going to pause for a second because my cat, I don't know if you can hear him. My cat's name is Divinity. And Divinity gets really mad when I don't let him be here when I'm recording these messages. So he's meowing at the door. So I'm just going to pause. I'm going to go let Vin join me because he adds extra magic. A lot of the time, because he's on this chair beside me, you all don't know he's here, but I swear the messages and these videos are so much more powerful when Vin's here. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to let Vin come and join me. And I'll be right back. Join us. Okay, and we're back. Vin, you want to say hi? Vin, you want to channel us a message today? Yeah? Okay, Vin's bringing through the message. He doesn't like when I pick him up. Here, say hi. He does. He's a little camera shy. And if I bring him too close to the to the setup, he will destroy things. So, and most likely just show you his butt. He does that sometimes on one-on-ones. But now he's just going to lie here beside me and purr. And so there's a background frequency of Divinity purrs that I know the mic won't pick up, but you will feel the frequency. Okay. So I really forgot everything I said because that's how it works. because I just channel what wants to come through in the now. But I do know I was about to let Zero come through. So Zero and Vin are here to channel through the message that you need to receive right now so that you can choose you and receive. That's what we're talking about. It's time now for you to receive. Receive, receive, receive. Just take what resonates. Okay. Yes, Vin. He needs to be pet, so I'm probably going to have to pet Vin while bringing through Zero. Okay. Usually I would cut all this out, but I have a feeling today you wanted to see and know that Vin is here, so I'm going to share in the magic of my kitty divinity. Closing your eyes if you can. You don't have to, but breathe. Just fully inhaling, fully exhaling, allowing, just allowing. Just breathe and allow the now, allow yourself to feel this frequency, this energy that is here within you. When you're present, when you're choosing you, when you're doing what you feel called to. This is how you're led. This is how you're guided. You don't get to know, you don't get to figure it out. So just fully inhaling and fully exhaling at least 3 times. Hello, beautiful, beautiful being. Thank you for pressing play and being here with us today. This is Zero, and we are so happy to be here with you. Yes, we told Courtney that everyone that found this video needed to hear this very clearly. What you currently need to receive for where you're at to really have that next breakthrough, that aha, that channeling, that download that is going to change everything. Like this, what's coming for you, what's here for you, maybe even in this video, is going to change everything. You're ready for it, but you have to be to receive it. You have to be here now. You don't have to do anything. And what is coming through for you, however it's meant to, you have to trust in resonance because it's coming from higher consciousness. It's coming from the universe, from source, from your highest, from God. And it speaks to you through resonance, through frequency and energy. And you can't receive that without being here, being you. And then when you are here being and receiving, that is when you are then guided to what to create. Because that is ultimately what you are here for. You are here to be a creator and the creation, and it happens in the now, always. Anything you're ever doing, you are doing here now. But so much of your human existence, you are doing it unconsciously, and you're doing it off of your patterns and your programs. So how you shift that, how you shift out of the old earth paradigm matrix belief systems, is you be here embodied in your truth, in your magic, in your divinity, and you make the choices. You follow through for you. You make the choices that are aligned with your heart and soul that you will know because they resonate with you. And then you go into the unknown, and it is key that you hear this. You're here. You're being, you're receiving. You're taking the action steps. You're making the choices. You're following through as higher is calling you. And as you go on that journey, it will expand you. It will evolve you. It will change you. It will transform you. It will awaken you as it is meant to and as you are divinely designed to. And you have everything you need within you. everything you need within you. But you have to allow yourself to integrate more and more light into your being in the now by being who you are, by being the identity of you that you want to be. And the more that you do that through being, the more you will see what is here for you and who you're here to be, because more light codes will then be activated. But you have to be going on this journey of life, showing you where you're not free, allowing that, and making the choices aligned with your highest instead of with your limited self, with your past, any past version of you. You are here to be constantly evolving and ascending and expanding. You are not a fixed being. You are not a fixed identity. You are here to be ever expanding, ever evolving, everlasting. Everlasting love is really truly what you are. Ever expanding light. Just to have some fun with words with this, but truly what you are is beyond words. It is beyond words. Vin agrees. Vin is very passionate about this message today, and we love when Vin is here with us. He is named Divinity for a reason. We promise you that. So right now, what is it that you know you are receiving? What is it that you are receiving right now from this message? What is resonating for you? What are we telling you? Because you're the only one that can receive the message. And each and every one of you will receive your own message. We promise you. This is not by mistake that you are here receiving this. And we are here daily to empower you to trust in you, because you being the sovereign soul that you are divinely designed to be is the key. Now, what we really want you to hear on top of all of that and whatever you're receiving is you have to detach. You have to detach from the expectations, from the need to know, from the control. Because that, anything that you're needing to know, that you're controlling, that you're holding on to, that you're attached to, the outcomes, the expectations, that is what's limiting you. Because if you truly are resonating with the fact that you're here in the New Earth paradigm and you're here to live limitlessly, then the only way to experience that and be the 5D being that you're here, because we know if you're here and you're still resonating, you are here to be a 5D being on Earth while still experiencing the third and fourth dimension, but here in the 5D most of the time, in the space and place within you, in the level of consciousness and frequency that is light, that is love, that is bliss, that is happiness, and that is ever expanding. And the more that you're here in the 5D, the more you will be able to receive from higher consciousness, higher frequency. But your human beingness needs to integrate the light as you're receiving it. So it is a journey, because there's a lot of density to your human body purposely, because that is also anchoring you on Earth. But you now get to use your physical body to anchor the light that you are. But as we began this, you have to be to receive. You have to be here, present, and then allow the now to guide you. So you're going to have to detach from what you think, from what you think, from what you want things to be. There's nothing you have to do other than be you. Everything from there should be what you want to do, what you're called to do, what you enjoy doing, what you're enjoying doing, what you love, what lights you up. That is what you are here for. Now, not all human beings are here to wake up to this, but you are, or you wouldn't be here. You receiving these words, and if we're resonating with you in any way, then that is all the proof that you need, as we tell you every day. But take today as the sign. Let this be the sign from the divine that you are ready. You are ready right now. Let this be. Let this be. the day, the sign, the time when you choose to be the you that is receiving, because the more you receive, the more you can give. You can't give what you don't have. So you receiving the light, the love, the truth, the divinity that you are, the magic, the miracles that you need. You're receiving the money. You're receiving the connections. You're receiving the creativity. You're receiving the joy. You're receiving the bliss. That is how you then give it. So if you are here wanting to be of service, wanting to make impact in this world, wanting to live in the new earth paradigm, in a frequency of light and love, then you have to embody it, receive it, and then you will just be innately expressing it. That's how it happens. And that expression will come through you doing whatever you love, whatever lights you up. That's how it works. That's how it works. So call it the law of attraction, the law of assumption, the law of love, the law of one. All that is required is you being here, choosing you, loving yourself, embodying the frequency of you that feels best, having the thoughts of your worthiness, thinking and envisioning and imagining, living limitlessly, and what that means for you and how that feels for you, being in that frequency and in that embodiment. But know that anytime that you're doing any meditation, any visualizations, anything at all, where you're envisioning, imagining, dreaming of what you would love, that is all happening. But you are here for more than that. The key to that, though, is you envisioning, you imagining, you embodying that puts you in that frequency. And most importantly, what we are asking of you now, because you are here to work for the divine, which just means being you here all of the time, as often as possible. And then you're paid, you're rewarded, you're compensated. So we need you being you. So we need you to be the identity of you, that if there's any dreams or desires that have not manifested into your 3D reality, you're the identity of you on the journey of that, because you are the soul. We are speaking to you, the truth, the soul of you that really is undefinable, ineffable. There are no words for who and what you are, because you just are. But you came down to have this human journey, and you came to know yourself. That is why you came on this human journey, is to know and see yourself through the duality, the polarity of this world. And you came to wake up to what you truly are, so that you could anchor the light as you were meant to, and so that you could raise the frequency and consciousness of this planet through doing what you love, through loving you. So right now, breathing, just breathe fully and completely in and out of your being, in and out of your body. Just breathing here and now. And again, what are you receiving? What are you receiving through our words? What are you feeling? What are you hearing? What are you knowing? What is the message in this for you? What is your heart telling you? What is your heart awakening within you? What is your heart calling you to? Choose. Choose it. Follow through. Be it. Embody it. Whatever it is. You are worthy. You are worthy. You know the truth of you knows better than anything outside of you who you are and what you're here for. But it's all in the unknown. It's an experience. You can't figure it out mentally before you get there. You can have clues and you can have mirrors outside of you, expanding you and exciting and igniting you to your limitless power. But how you receive it is by being it. By being it, by being you, by being here and following through and creating what you want to. And then receiving more and more and more and more. There is a limitless, endless, infinite amount of everything for you. So you get to choose what you're receiving from the universe by the frequency you are embodying. So we highly encourage that you choose wisely through what excites and ignites you. We love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for doing the work that you're doing, for anchoring the light, being the love. We'll let Cortnie come back through now. You know. You know. So just follow. Follow whatever this was the confirmation of for you. Whatever ahas, whatever knowings, inner knowings you're having of what I'm telling you, of what Zero's telling you, of what Divinity's telling you. I love that Divinity's tail made an appearance. In the past, I would cut out Vin because I was in this mindset that was distracting. But this is me. This is my life. I just can't care anymore about the details. I just want to bring through the most authentic, unedited, uncensored messages that I can, because if I've learned anything on this superconscious mastery journey, it's really that my magic is messy, and that me being my messy, magical, edited, unfiltered self is how I magnetize who I'm meant to. And I know me and Zero are not here for everyone, but those of you that are here that have this specific contract to raise the frequency and energy and consciousness of this planet through embodying your truth, through living a life you love, through loving yourself, you see me. I will show up daily to remind you of your truth, of your power, of your magic. But make today the day that you receive through just being. You don't have to figure it out. Just be there. The divine wants nothing more than to reward you, than to pour abundance over you, than to have magic and miracles flow to and through you. But you have to be the identity of you that is worthy of receiving, and then receive, because the more that you receive what you need right now might be a conversation that shifts your whole paradigm. It might be a conversation that is uncomfortable and creates conflict, but it also transforms a relationship in a way that then frees you more to be who you're innately here to be. It also may be random money showing up in your bank account. It can be anything and everything. Just trust that the divine, the universe, God, source, your highest, whatever resonates for you, knows better than you can ever know in your consciousness. And so the more you are embodied in the frequency of you that is open to receiving and being led and guided, and the more you let the unknown, the frequency, the energy, the resonance guide and lead you, you will just be living it. Like, I had a whole morning this morning of tears after channeling the Ascension activations and channeling practice and stuff for Superconscious Mastery. And what came through, so every morning I channel through an Ascension activation, a channeling practice, and quantum light language. And we're on day like 91, I think today I was channeling. And because I'm channeling, then afterwards I do it for my humanness. And today's was a real big breakthrough for me. And then I just sat and I cried a lot at how much I truly, as soon as I started following the wisdom that has been channeling through me my whole life, as soon as I stopped preaching it to everyone else and just started living it, here I am living the life beyond my wildest dreams. And then I recorded for Messy Magical Magnetic, which is a private podcast that maybe one day I'll share public. It won't be a public podcast, but it's like a behind the scenes of living super consciously as a channel. And one day I will release it to the world, but it's just a very sacred project I'm working on right now. that I really love more than anything I've ever created. But I say that about everything I create because I love everything I'm doing and I'm more creative than ever before. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this because I know my role, know more than I've ever known before. And my role is here to expand you to what's possible, which is everything and anything that you want. And you get to have fun doing it. Like, I wake up every morning so excited to record, to channel through all of the practices and activations for superconscious mastery, to bring through the episodes for Messy Magical Magnetic, to then, post these YouTube videos and just excited for who they're going to magnetize and attract into my world. I'm living for, like, literally nothing of all of this. Actually, the greatest thing of this whole thing of living as a 5D me, living limitlessly, is the one-on-ones I'm having with the beings in superconscious mastery, and just seeing, like, all different ages, all different places, all over the world, men, women, in their 20s, in their 80s. We all have this same contract, completely different 3D realities, but our paradigm and this connection, and I get to see and meet and connect all of the dots, and it's literally like the greatest experience of my life, and humbling as fuck to experience and hear all the things and transformations and what they're channeling and how their lives have transformed. And to me, this one's going to be a long one, I guess, but to me, there's literally nothing better, and there's nothing I'd rather do. All I'm here for is to show you, because I've always seen, always, my whole life, I've always heard higher consciousness. I've always heard higher selves. I've always heard messages for people. And I thought that my purpose was to just make everyone else see themselves. But for me to be a mirror, I have to embody. I have to embody the frequency I'm here to. I have to be the light I'm here to, so that you can see the you that you're here to see through me. So when I was limiting myself, when I was insecure, when I was doubting myself, when I felt unworthy, when I did not love myself, that's then who I was attracting. And it was hard for me to move people beyond that because I wasn't embodying it. So lots were resonating with me, but I had to choose me and move beyond and be actually the whole embodied me, living as I wanted to, having fun. Like, all I've ever wanted to do is live my best life and help others do the same. But I was trying to help everyone else live their best life and thought one day I would be worthy of living mine. But I actually had to choose to live the life I wanted to first, and not make it about anyone else. And now it is my experience. I'm living my best life, and I'm connected to all of you that are choosing it or living it or are experiencing it more and more. And even if this is your first time here, and I'm resonating with you in any way, I come on here daily and say things and stuff, never planned. And I always just trust that the more I'm me, the more I will be seen by who's meant to see me, which means you're meant to see your divinity, your truth, your limitlessness. And I will not gatekeep ever. I am here to express and share it all. So yeah, that's me, messy and magical, and knowing and trusting that is magnetizing who and what it's meant to. And I'm sharing this because that, I guess, is what this message reminded me of today, is that really, honestly, the only way that I'm here is because I chose to be. I stopped doing. I was doing and creating and highly, highly creative, highly capable of doing a lot of things, creating a lot of things, but under pressure and under force and under trying to fix and problem solve and figure out how to save the world. And now I just be, and I receive in the now what I need, and then I follow that. And then I'm creating, but it comes through being. That is the key, friends. If you receive anything from this, make it that, and then add to it whatever else it is. Like, you really have to be. and receive. And then it's unknown until you're there being and receiving. So don't try and figure out by being what you'll receive, because I promise you'll be limiting it. It is so much better than you can comprehend. I promise you. And I will continue to promise you and tell you this daily. And thank you for playing in the 5D with me. Thank you for choosing you. And I love you. If you want to, you can still join Superconscious Mastery until February 7th. We will be in the live creation of it, and you'll get instant access to a lot, 90 some odd days of daily activations and practices and weekly meditations and nidras and weekly self-mastery calls with me and weekly channeled calls with Zero. And yeah, it's a completely channeled experience, and everyone is receiving what they need. And it's wild to me. It's what's happening. And it doesn't seem to matter who you are or what you're here to do specifically. It's just that you know you're here for more. You're here to enjoy this journey. You're here to live in the now, being a super conscious creator of your reality, living in the now as an alchemist of all the magic in you, through all the lessons, all the memories, all the history. But then as you are here choosing you more and more in the unknown and activating more light codes and connecting more to higher consciousness, then you use all that is within you from your human journey with your divinity, and you alchemize it into literal gold, magic, power that you can only know and experience in the now, in the unknown. And then through this, you will see that you are here to be a channel of your higher consciousness and anything else that you feel called to, but you cannot do it without loving yourself, choosing yourself, showing up for yourself, following through for yourself, being here now. And it's a journey, but this is a magical, powerful, fun, expansive one. And I can't play small anymore. I know there's more of you that are meant to go on this journey. As I said, it will be live, so you can still get on live classes Mondays and Fridays with us if you join before the 7th. And after the 7th, I'll be closing the doors for a little bit of time. And then I will be releasing it as a completed channeled experience that you can purchase and go on the journey at any time. But I encourage you get in before the 7th if you can. And it's calling to you. I don't know. I just felt that someone out there needed to know that this was available. And after these one-on-ones and hearing what is happening, it's humbling and it's mind-blowing. And I know I'm doing the world a disservice if I don't properly share and express and put out to the world that this magic exists, because I truly am just a conduit of it, and you're here co-creating it. I know everyone that will ever feel called to this, whenever it is that you're here. I know your highest is on this journey with us as we created it. I know that without question, without doubt, and I have proof of it more and more as people are joining and connecting with me, and everyone's like, I just don't understand how others are getting anything from this, because I feel like it's just for me. And that's all I've ever wanted. But you know what that required was me being me. And me being me means I'm here and I just let source channel through me. And it's the easiest, most effortless, fun thing for me to do. And that's what you're here to do too, but in your own way, through what you love, through what's easy and effortless and expansive for you. So let me ask you one more time. What is it that you right now are receiving? The confirmation, the guidance, the wisdom, the information, whatever it is. What are you hearing? What are you feeling? What are you receiving? Choose you. Be you. Follow through. It is not by mistake. It's definitely not by mistake. If you're here and received this video and you're still here listening to me, there's something here for you to follow through on. So do that. And we will be back tomorrow with another divinely aligned message. So choose you. Know that you are seen, you are loved, you are valued, and the divine wants nothing more than to reward you for choosing you. Thank you again. I love you so much. Oh, I almost forgot. Let us know in the comments below where you're anchoring the light today. And if you want to share what you received, state it, claim it, own it, then comment that below too. We love you.